So the Game Awards website is now live where you can go and place your votes. So I thought it would be interesting to have a look at the categories for this year, in particular the Game of the Year and then the best game in each genre. I'm not going to go into all the stuff about game direction, narrative, art, music, all that stuff, because we could be here all day. This could be a dedicated podcast if we wanted to do a spin-off just on the Game Awards. Let me know if that's something you're interested in. However, for Game of the Year, the big one, which everyone is interested in, we have got 6 games. It's a pretty strong lineup. Actually, all the different categories here are really strong this year, in my opinion. I would love to know which you would be voting for each one. So make sure you please leave me a comment and let me know which your pick would be for here. So we've got Game of the Year. Let me know your pick. Which would you have? We've got Clear Obscure Expedition 33. I've still not played this. It's on my backlog. I downloaded it right away when it launched on Xbox Game Pass because it was on there day one. I've been looking to try and buy myself a physical copy on PS5, but I've not got around to it yet. We've then got Death Stranding 2 on the beach. We've got Donkey Kong Bonanza. I was playing this last night in bed on my Switch 2. A lot of fun. Absolutely love it. Hades 2. I've never played this. I never played the first one either. It just didn't really interest me. Maybe I'm missing out. Maybe I should. Maybe I would enjoy it. And then you've got Hollow Knight Silk Song. Again, another game passed me by. I just had no interest in this or the first one. And I know it's a bit of a cult classic. People love it. Am I missing out? I don't know. Let me know. The problem in this day and age is people always saying there's no games. There's so many freaking games. Like, people who manage to play all these games all the time, they must have a time machine, because I don't know how they do it. Seriously, between like family, work, working out, seeing friends, geez, and then trying to get games squeezed in there. It's tough. It ain't easy. And then Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. So what is our pick here? I kind of think and hope, based on what I've read and seen, especially because it's from a small development studio and they seem to have done such a great job, without playing it, Clear Obscure Expedition 33, I think, could be a good shout for winning it. If I just split this in half, I would take the left-hand side. Clear Obscure Expedition 33, Death Stranding 2 on the beach, and Donkey Kong Bonanza. Any one of those 3 would be my pick. Not played Death Stranding 2, played the first one, and Donkey Kong Bonanza. Played a fair bit of that. Fantastic game, absolutely love it. It might even be up there and better than Super Mario Odyssey. I'm not sure yet. I keep humming and hawing. Is it? Isn't it? I'm not sure. Once I finish it, because I finished Super Mario Odyssey and it's just spectacular, I will then make my decision on that. So that's the Game of the Year. Make sure you all head over to the website and vote. Just Google the Game Awards and you'll see the website pop up. But let me know in the comments, where is your vote heading? Have you played any of these? Which ones stood out to you? Let me know. Next, I'm just going to pick a couple of the categories which jumped out to me, which I think and hope you're all going to be interested in. I'm going to skip by Best Mobile Gaming, not interested in that. And I am going to start at Best Action Game and go through the different game type genres, because hopefully you're all interested in these ones. Now, Best Action Game, this is a tough category. For real, Battlefield 6, Doom the Dark Ages, Hades 2, Ninja Gaiden 4, and Shinobi Art of Vengeance. I need to check this one out. This did look interesting to me. I always like to see what Sega are cooking up and bringing back some of their older franchises. So for me, I've played Battlefield 6, Doom the Dark Ages, and Ninja Gaiden 4, and this is a tough one. I don't know where my vote would lie for this. Might be controversial. I'm thinking I would maybe go for Ninja Gaiden 4 or Doom the Dark Ages. What do we think, people? I know a lot of you will be saying Battlefield 6, but Battlefield 6 to me, it's good, but it's just Battlefield. It's just Battlefield done right. So that's Best Action Game. Best Action and Adventure Game. We've got Death Stranding 2 on the beach, Ghost of Yotai, Hollow Knight Silk Song, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle, and Split Fiction. How intense are these categories this year? Like, whoever wins these, like, bravo, well deserved. Who do I think will win this one? Oh, I have no idea who will win this one. Split Fiction might be a shout. That's another one that's on my wish list backlog. I think it looks spectacular, and I love Hazelight Studios, some of their previous games, like what was the one where you break out of prison? I can't even remember the name of it. It went right off the top of my head. A Way Out, that's what it's called. Awesome co-op game. They do co-op games kind of like no other. Well worth playing if you've not played it. Check it out. It's great fun. Play with a buddy and you'll have a blast. Indiana Jones, again, pretty good. I've got that one. Ghost of Yota, I've not played that yet. And I've not played Death Stranding, 2 on the Beach, and Hollow Knight Silk Song just doesn't really appeal to me. So I don't know. I think it could be... I don't know who could win this. This could go to anyone. I think... Yeah. I don't know who this could go to. This could go to absolutely anyone in this lineup. Who would I like to see win it? I don't know. I think Split Fiction would be fun. It'd be good to see them pick up the win here. Ghost of Yotai or Kojima with Death Stranding 2. Oh, I don't know. Any one of them. It's a tough lineup this year in the Game Awards, as we'll see when we go into our next category. Best RPG. So we've got Avowed, Claire Obscure Expedition 33, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Monster Hunter Wilds, and The Outer Worlds 2. I think Claire Obscure is going to win this from what I see. Monster Hunter Wilds was just plagued with performance issues when it launched. Avowed seems to have a bit of a lukewarm reception. I was kind of interested in it, and I downloaded it, and then I actually never played it. Outer Worlds 2, it didn't really do it for me. I was like, nah. So, Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I actually went to buy this the other day on Amazon physically, and it was sold out. So there you go. Popular game. Best RPG for 2025. Sound off in the comments, people. Best fighting game. Now, I'm going to have a pick here. So we've got 2XKO. I have never even heard of that, but after reading it here, you better believe I'm going to Google it and find out what it's all about. And it's from Riot Games. We've got Capcom Fighting Collection 2, Fatal Fury City of the Wolves, Mortal Kombat Legacy Collection. Damn, that's interesting, that being up there. That has been getting a lot of bad press. We reported on this in the podcast previously. The performance issues with lag and delay, in particular PlayStation 5 players were really noticing that. You know, you press X to kick or punch and there's such a noticeable lag spike afterwards. And then we've got Virtua Fighter 5 Revo World Stage. There's quite a few versions of Virtua Fighter 5, but this is the latest one. The latest and greatest one. I do love a bit of Virtua Fighter 5, but my pick here, and I don't know if it's going to win, but what I would want to win is Fatal Fury City of the Wolves. I picked this up physically for PS5, been playing this on my PS5 Pro. Love it. Love the art style. Love the gameplay. The character roster could be a bit better. A bit weird having Cristiano Ronaldo in there. But yeah, that's supposedly due to SNK being owned by the Saudi Arabian sovereign wealth fund. So he's their guy. He's getting pushed everywhere. So that is supposedly why that happened. But other than that, a great game. And they've just added in Chun-Li from Street Fighter, which is freaking awesome. Check it out, people. You can pick up great deals on this on Black Friday as well. Grab yourself a copy. But which fighting game is your knockout of 2025? Sound off in the comments. Best family game, Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers. Man, Lego's dominating in here. Mario Kart World. Oh, it's the first time we've seen that today. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds and Split Fiction. Okay, so I've played Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, played Mario Kart World and Donkey Kong Bonanza. I've not played the other ones. I really want to play Split Fiction. Another thing that's really cool about Split Fiction, I'm pretty sure this is the case. I read that if you purchase it, you get an activation key which you can give to your friend so they can download the game and play it co-op with you. They don't get to keep the game or anything like that, but it means you can play through the game with them because it is a purely co-op experience. When I do pick up a copy of that, I will be definitely giving one of my mates a shout to play through that game. Which game do I think is going to win here, or would I like to see win here? I don't know. Again, any of the three I've played or Split Fiction. The Lego games, I don't know, I've not played those ones. I can't remember the last Lego game I played. Recent one, it was probably the Skywalker Saga. Good fun, but Lego Voyagers and Lego Party, no idea. Lego Party, that's probably like a Mario Party type clone, I'm guessing. Might be wrong. Donkey Kong Bonanza, spectacular. Mario Kart World's a weird one for me because it's a ton of fun. It is amazing. It's probably one of the best Mario Karts they've ever made. But the open world element of it, which they kind of sold, or made a lot of noise about, just feels really empty and barren and bare and not an awful lot to do. I was kind of thinking it would be like Forza Horizon, where there's just, tons going on to race about and find stuff and have all sorts of different events and things like that. But no, not really, quite empty. So I don't know. I think my pick for this one, actually, out of the ones I've played, I'm going for Donkey Kong Bonanza. Let's just throw it out there. Let me know what's your best family game in the comment. I can't wait to see all your comments. You better answer, people, because I'm really interested to see what you'll think, because some of you will have managed to play all of these games. Some of you will have played some of them and you're like, that game was brilliant. Maybe I've not played it. So it's really good to know. And then it can help me decide what to play next. And speaking of playing next, we'll discuss that when we talk about our gaming coffee club podcast question of the week, where we talk about Black Friday pickups, what you've bought and what I've bought. I was showing off my haul so far. We're now into the best sim and strategy category. Final Fantasy Tactics. We've got Jurassic World Evolution 3. I played the second one of that. That was a stonking game. That was a great game. Sid Meier's Civilization 7. And then, oh, by the way, this game is on my wish list on Steam. Tempest Rising. This looks like a modern day Command and Conquer. And what I would give for EA to pull their heads out their backside and make a new good Command and Conquer game. They bought Westwood Studios and just obliterated it. We got, I guess you could say, one or two good Command and Conquer games, and then just probably one of the worst ones ever. We need a new one. Real-time strategy games like that, to me, are just god tier. They are so engrossing and addictive and fun. So Tempest Rising is like a modern take on Command and Conquer. When I get a little bit of time, I will be checking this out on my PC. The Altars, really interesting, fun game. I checked that out really quickly on Game Pass. And then we have got 2 Point Museum. Again, this is like a spiritual successor kind of another classic game studio, which was bought up and obliterated by EA. Bullfrog Studios. Back in the day, I absolutely loved Theme Hospital. What an amazing game. Dungeon Keeper and stuff like that. But 2 Point Museum is kind of that same management god sim type thing that Theme Hospital was. They also did 2 Point Hospital, which was amazing. So that's a fun... I've not played 2 Point Museum. I've played 2 Point Hospital, and I've also played 2 Point College, I think it's called. You're like running a college or a school. So out of here, I don't know. This is an interesting one. This could go to any one of these. And there's a few quite different games. I mean, the Altars is so different from like Tempest Rising and 2 Point Museum. Who would I like to see win this? I have no idea. I'd like to see Tempest Rising win, actually, just to give a bit more of a spotlight to, Command and Conquer style RTS games. That would be my pick. What would yours be? Let me know. Best racing or best sports and racing game. We've got EA Sports FC 26, F1 25, Mario Kart World, Rematch, and Sonic Racing Crossworlds. Rematch, I think I played that ages ago as well on Game Pass. And it's kind of like a football soccer game. I think I'm thinking of the right one here. And it's kind of like Rocket League. You are the one person. You're not controlling the whole team like you are on EA FC. So that's quite cool. What would I like to see win this one? I'd actually like to see Sonic Racing get the dub here. I really like the Sonic Racing kart games. I think they're super underrated. See the older ones as well, Sonic Racing Transformed, I think it was called. That was just spectacular. And I mean, EA Sports FC, I know they're so popular and everyone loves them. It's just like kind of every year the same thing, like Call of Duty. I don't think they should win it. They don't do enough for me. It's just another number. Next year it'll be 27, pretty much the same game, slightly better polished graphics. Plus, growing up, I don't know if any of you were, I was always a PES player. I loved Pro Evo. Pro Evo Soccer or Pro Evolution Soccer to me was way more fun than FIFA, I guess back then was. But EA Sports FC's in the running. Which would be your pick? I'm going for Sonic Racing Cross Worlds because why not? Let's get the spotlight on Team Sega. Best multiplayer. Oof, this is going to be an interesting one for all of you out here. These two here will probably have a lot of debate in the comments. Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Peak, or Split Fiction. So I've played Arc Raiders and Battlefield 6, but I would still like to see Split Fiction win it. I just think it's just such a fun, creative game. They are actually making a movie a bit of Split Fiction. Fun fact, that would be really cool to see. Supposedly Sydney Sweeney is in the starring role, playing one of these characters here, I think. Don't know who else they've cast, but that's all the news we've heard so far. Looking forward to seeing that. Hopefully it's good and not one of these video game adaptations, which is absolute garbage. Hopefully they do it right. What's the next category? And we've got Best Adaptation. Funny enough, we were just talking about Split Fiction getting an adaptation, but now we've got a Minecraft movie. Has anyone seen this? I thought this looked so bad. I just was like, I'm not even watching this. I don't think I've seen any of these. None of these really appealed to me. Devil May Cry, Splinter Cell, Death Watch, The Last of Us Season 2, and Until Dawn. I don't know. I have no skin in the game here. Which one is the best out of these people? Let me know. And the last one I wanted to discuss was the most anticipated game, because this is a pretty good one as well. 007 First Light, a bit of James Bond, absolutely, why not? Grand Theft Auto 6, no surprises that's in there. Marvel's Wolverine, Resident Evil Requiem, and The Witcher 4. That's a hell of a lineup there, people. Where's your money going? I think a lot of you will say GTA 6. I think a lot of you will say Marvel's Wolverine. And then I think possibly maybe The Witcher as well. What is my most anticipated out of these? I can't lie, it's GTA 6. I think that's, from the trailers, if it's anything like the trailers, it's just going to be groundbreaking and on another level. I'm hyped.